start your week by installing your game plan.
Big numbers. 1 minute bang is a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. As we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he hits his target. This is Luke Stocker. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Immediately had a fumble recovery for a 6-pointer.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
7-0 about 9 seconds into the game.
Footing always a concern. The extra points up and good. And it's now a 7-0.
There's 5:52 on the clock.
And you can bet they're two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it.
Missed my dive. I almost sacked my homie.
And that's what you don't want to do.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Them boys.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they'll run it on the toss. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that is incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example
I let one drop thinking it was just going to continue to bounce, and it did not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Get pinned.
I got 4. I'm on the 4.
I've had a couple. I had one. One of them I should have sent it to you. It literally hit at like the 7, and then at the 3, landed at the 1, and just rolled sideways. Just kept rolling sideways.
Even with the good gain, I thought they might accept.
And then I proceeded to go 99 yards on the masses.
As opposed to the yardage. So if you're taking the yardage now, second and less than 5, that tells me you feel good about how your offense is working.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rosen, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darren Lee, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. 3rd and long here for Rosen. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 35. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early. That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On 2nd and 12, Rosen caught. It's Wilson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen.
Touchdown, Gesicki.
Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Dude, guys, you need to stop him. I'm putting a lot of you in to block for a reason.
Set now to kick this one away, and
damn.
off it goes.
Oh, and then I just fucked
Fielded
that.
about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been if he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
I'm shocked.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they
My
get
fucking
set to take over.
undefeated
Already
season's
down 2
gonna end
touchdowns
right
in the
here,
first half.
guaranteed.
This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Throwing on 2nd down, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here. They could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Rose into the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
Give me that face mask, bitch.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They run right side with Hunt. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Hunt. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Hunt. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2, Rosen caught by Wilson. And he'll take this into the end zone.
Touchdown.
It's one of us is doing something.
Oh, I'm doing something. Beating the shit out of Kansas City.
It is 0-0. 3 minutes to go in the second.
It is about to be 21-0 with like a minute 55 left in the second.
Secure the catch, and then of course the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Minute 29, I lied.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Mahomes now on first down. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Now another timeout called for by the offense. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with second and very long. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game.
Whew,
so far.
halftime.
As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman.
Halftime.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be
I have 101 passing yards, 76 rushing, and it's raining, and my screen was all fucked up. I think that said 10 yards of play.
Just outside of Buffalo, and it's the Bills who lead that one late in the second quarter. Josh Allen has thrown 2 touchdown passes. From there, we'll head to Washington. Check out the Redskins at home at FedEx Field. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting.
Well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my Apple.
Can I get the ball back? Nice. Hell yeah.
And we can get to the third quarter now. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just...
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
There's Rosen's pick.
Reggie Ragland. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Trying to get it that time to
I think by the talks of the announcers that Tyreek Hill might be in the talks for the MVP.
Quick change in the situation here.
Like that's some shit.
Yeah.
They'll try to run this one in.
Okay, I've gotten the lead back before halftime. It is 7-3. 19 seconds before halftime. I got the lead. Then it's been a shaky game, to say the least. But that last drive gave me some faith. Gave me some faith. There's some life in this team. They want to win, I think.
I'm putting up a fucking goal line stand right now after I fucking gave him that. I tackled him at the 3. No pick 6 for you, bitch.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot,
Might kind
you're
of help
like
me.
in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
What?
I jumped there and I pushed him closer.
Here's Mahomes.
Oh, it almost helped me. If that would have been a half a second quicker. He was dead and that ball was not hitting his hands. So close to keeping it scoreless.
As they cash in for 6. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter.
Oh my God, he's kicking it. The placeholder's sitting at their 49.
But sometimes that binds you up.
Couldn't get in the right spot.
Too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
I don't understand the computer, man. It's halftime. I'm gonna take a 62-yard field goal attempt instead of trying to take a bomb at the end zone.
Right.
Like, I know I'm not gonna make it, but maybe.
And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
The Chiefs beat 7-7.
And I can't wait to see when they
About
decide
to
to do
be
a play call.
7-8.
A 1-play drive where you throw an interception. A A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Now it's Hunt. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Hunt. He's got the first down.
Oh my God, the man fucking chopped my legs out from underneath me. Jesus. That fat sumbitch just threw his body at my knees.
Run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory.
It's gonna blow up the freaking.
Here's Rosen. And still swinging it in. That one good for
running back
13
screen.
and a Dolphin first down.
You can see the time.
Rosen almost having a perfect game again. He's only missed one pass. This guy's just turned into an all-around Super Bowl quarterback.
This might be your year to beat me.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, gotcha. Give me the... What?
Gotcha. What?
He jumped and I jumped and I thought he jumped and I jumped.
I jumped, we all jumped. Nobody got any ice cream.
Nobody got any ice cream. That is exactly it.
Off the play fake, here's Rosen. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman.
Just shoved a man in the back as he was trying to catch a ball. Just threw a shoulder into him.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I shouldn't have said anything.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline.
I was gonna say you'd say something about it, but I didn't want to. I don't want to be the start to it. Figured I'd let you.
I dug my own grave. I know. It's well aware of it.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point. Piece
I was also listening to the Power Trip Morning Show. It appears that quite a few people from the radio show, and just kind of the station in general, most people smoke.
Oh.
Like, a majority.
That doesn't surprise me.
A majority of the on-air talent.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, they brought it up either yesterday or today, and Corey, I think it was yesterday. They're like, yeah, see, he brought up something about drug testing Zach, and then everyone else got like, whoa, 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 don't start introducing that. And Corey's like, yeah, it'll be, I'll show up here at work at 4:30 in the morning, and sit in this studio, or sit down at 5:30, I'll sit in my chair here, and, just sit here in the dark because there'll be nobody else around me. It'll be, what'd he say? It'll be me and Common Man, I think.
Oh my God.
Like, I'm pretty sure one of them, like, straight up outed PA. It's already been made apparent that, obviously Zach does. Meat Sauce is getting back into it. Hockey has said, like, twice that he's gotten high in the, like, last year and a half. Corey doesn't partake, as far as I've figured out. Max obviously does. That's apparent. Rosen, yeah, he's got his vape.
Yeah.
He said that on the radio. He's like, if I didn't have that vape when he was dealing with his wife dying from brain cancer, he's like, if I didn't have that vape, I don't know what would have happened.
Yeah, there you go.
They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this.
Oh, just straight up on the radio, like, yeah, no, I have one, and yeah, I used it. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
Mark Parrish, that one has been made very, very obvious that he does. Ben Lieber has been made fairly apparent as well. Both former athletes.
Patty Mahomey.
Basically everyone on the morning show outside of Corey.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. That turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you've got. They
Corey's
can just
a
run
party
the football,
pooper.
run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart. Couple of first
Someone called into fan line and they were like, "Oh, I love meat sauce and I think it's terrible to, but I'm here to stick up for him, and Corey Cove is a butthole." It's so good.
Corey Cove is a butthole.
Alright, it's landing at the 4. Thank you for letting that one go into the fucking end zone. Damn it. I didn't want that one to fucking hit too. Dallas has a decent run defense too, I'll give them that. Dallas has a pretty decent run defense.
Looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload, but you and I both know, well conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being.
They're starting to get weaker as the game's going on. They're definitely giving up more runs to me. Early in the game they were playing pretty tough on me, and now they're not so willing to hit Saquon. Not so willing to hit him. Now that I say that, he's about to get hit here before getting the first down and fumble the ball.
Probably, or get injured.
Got the first down. Didn't
And
fumble.
he's broken.
Not hurt.
Damn.
Totally fine. Woo! It just means it's going to happen at some point in this game. There's only 5 minutes left of this game.
2 minutes.
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
Just hit the old warning.
In the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball.
I am streaming too, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Damn you, Tyreek. Got hold on to that shit.
And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Chris Jones on the stop. Rosen's going to throw it. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner. And
he takes it
touchdown.
In the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Kareem Hunt.
I'm starting to push him over here.
For them, this train
31-7.
well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going, but it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They've lost
Saquon Barkley rolls in for a touchdown and then complains about not getting a face mask penalty.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember
Which might be a valid criticism. That was pretty close. Just had to get it kind of moved a little bit.
And the coach called a running play, and pretty much
But I am now winning 21-3.
Something executed well before we get out of here. And that
I've
was
scored
the message to the team.
twice this half, and they have yet to score
Get it done, and
this
maybe
half.
we can look at that and say we'll get better as we go forward.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Mahomes. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defensive pass interference. Shocker.
So with a big gainer,
Thanks.
they'll go ahead and take that instead of the pass interference call.
They didn't need the penalty. It would have been different, right, if they had somehow lost some yardage somewhere, but they did not. Gained all they could, down to the spot of the
And then I picked him off on the next play.
Picked off by Rashawn Jones.
Ouch.
And a big turnover there as his guys
Amari
get
Cooper
the
just got
football
hurt.
back. All smiles
So
and high
sad.
fives on the defensive
Right before
sideline.
playoffs.
Interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
He's down the sideline. He's fine. He's fine. Rub some
That's
salt.
the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves.
That's not the phrase. Rub some dirt in it. There we go. Or some salt.
Pour
Whatever you prefer.
Rub some salt on it. Get over it, you pussy.
Whichever you prefer. I don't know. Go with what you feel.
Don't you like the feel of the burn?
Feel the burn, man. Feel the burn.
Then if you're really ballsy, you suck on a lime while you're doing it, and then you call that the tequila burner.
And then you put some lobsters on your nipples and call it a day.
Let's just talk about how they got it done.
Bring in the dancing lobsters.
Bring in the dancing lobsters. God, that was a great Amanda Bynes. I'd still do her.
Oh, I don't know.
Nah, she's crazy.
Jeez.
That's
I
all-
get that,
that
but
screams me.
She is
Screams me.
not good looking anymore.
So for the Dolphins, they're now a
Alright. I'll admit, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen a photo.
I would do a Google.
Amanda
They'll be
Bynes.
guaranteed to finish.
Oh.
Sorry to break your heart, bud.
Oh. Well,
I didn't
never
mean to
mind
do you
about
dirty.
that.
I didn't mean to do you dirty like that, but I thought you should know.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
I get it.
You saved
Everybody's
me.
got
You
their
saved me
dreams.
from. You saved me from saying it again in front of more people.
Yeah, well,
It's just saved on a stream forever.
yeah. That'll be on YouTube for the whole world to watch.
Yeah.
Unless this music gets me DMC'd, then no one will hear anything, so.
Oh, from the music in the game.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it will.
Because I just started thinking about it, and I'm like, well, being live, maybe not so much, but I bet once it goes to, we'll see, once it posts.
I don't know. I mean, there's nothing you can do about in-game music. I mean, I guess you could shut it off, but you expected to shut it off? I don't know. I guess I haven't. What have I streamed on YouTube so far? I don't remember.
You, Warzone, Ratchet and Clank.
I think I might have done some Minecraft at some point.
I don't know.
I don't know if I threw music over that.
Look, I guess.
I know I've uploaded a lot of.
Everything
lot
that
of
you
Warzone.
have on there currently is all Warzone.
Is it all Warzone?
It's all Warzone. In almost the last year, it's all Warzone.
Yeah. Oh, the Minecraft was probably on Twitch.
No, I did not almost just die. Bam. Damn, that's 2 back-to-back good weeks. I haven't had that in forever. 35-6. It was 35-6 last week, and it was 31-7 this week.
Fuck yeah, bud.
God damn. Going into week 17, just ready to tear some bitches apart.
User sack on 4th down. Get sacked, Prescott.
Okay, bro. Are you streaming?
No. Oh, and Saquon breaks off a good run here. Oh, and a user stiff armed. Oh, that was such a long run. It was like a 80-yard run. 75 yards. Juked a dude, stiff armed a dude, and then there was one more that caught up right at the end. I win! No turnovers by either side. Oh, did you watch that video I sent you?
Mm-hmm. I did.
So that's how much goes into a ball.
That's a lot. That is at least, that is a fat gram. That's what that is. Like, that is at least. Like, that's the same size that's in Buddha.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Little guys done a good job.
Oh, look at that. Rashad Jones, high ass, is fucking top player of the week.
Hey, again.
Look at that, though. 3 tackles, 2 interceptions, 1 fumble recovery, and a touchdown.
Fuck yeah. That's a solid week. I didn't have anyone this week.
Also, Daniels, he also looks like he is like, he showed up all fucked up on vodka. He's like, I'm here.
Hold on, let me get to the stats. Awards, weekly awards. Daniel. Yeah, he looked like can I go home? I need to go home. I need to go home.
This
Jones,
be cookies.
And then Jones is like, yeah, man.
I ate
Take my picture again. Take that picture again, man. Baker Mayfield's like, God damn, I am so hungover right now, and I cannot deal with this shit. And Dwayne Haskins is like, man,
this is my first time taking a photo.
This is what they made me do when I took my mugshot.
You got. I have a left tackle that's 57 overall.
Oof.
He's 28, so I'm assuming he just showed up.
I don't know, 28's pretty old.
It is. Regardless, he's not great. And
Okay.
I just offered him a 1-year deal for $1 million. And he's like, I like the bonus of $420,000. And he likes the duration of a year, but he doesn't like his salary. Get fucked.
Bitch.
You're lucky you're getting that. You can go find somebody else too, prick. Get bent.
Tyreek Hill's first in yards, touchdowns, and second in catches. Daniel Jones, second in touchdowns, and like 27th in yards. I've thrown 36 touchdowns and 7 picks.
Damn.
And only 2,700 yards.
Killing it.
Just slinging touchdowns. And then Saquon, first in yards, 6th in touchdowns. He's got 1,300 yards rushing. Tyreek Hill, 2,100 yards receiving, 27 touchdowns, 91 catches. He's already got both the yards and the touchdowns are both NFL records. No way don't run, no we go high. There's a switch, not a day in my life. That's some high quality video shitting though, wasn't it?
That was very high quality.
That was some production value right there, bud. Could have zoomed her in a little bit more, but you know I'm a little not coherent, focused. We're zoning.
I'm there. I'm way there.
Oh yeah. Oh,
beyond there. Time to
It's
go beat up
beyond
on the
me.
Cardinals.
Baby Seal Clubbing, what?
Oh, I get the a primetime game.
Why you clubbing Baby Seals, homie?
Last game of the season, bro.
Oh, last game of the season. I'm pretty sure I'm playing at nooner.
Sunday night.
It'll be a
primetime. That's gotta be last game, right?
yeah. Probably not a Monday night. I don't think they usually do a Monday nighter at the end of the season. They might now. I don't remember.
I'll find out. I'm gonna listen to the thing, see if it says
You're tuned
anything.
into Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Arizona Cardinals.
You ain't going nowhere, McCaffrey. 2 rushes for -2.
I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier
Get
this
some,
afternoon. But for
homie,
now,
get
it's
some.
Sunday
What?
Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Oh, we covered your guys so good you got sacked. Oh, it's the first drive of the game, and you already getting sacked, Newton. Oh, see, I don't give a shit. My defense coordinator was like, oh my God, we're facing Cam Newton. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
I don't know if it is. I don't think it is. They're not like making a spectacle about it.
What's spectacular?
Shut up. I got it out. I knew what I was trying to say.
Spectacle.
I knew what I was saying.
It's a tactical spectacle.
It was.
Alright, can't do that. My first run was for -4. Got it. Got it. Cool. Digging it. We're just gonna do something else then real quick. We're just gonna do something else real quick. See if we get you being greedy. And we kinda did there, didn't we? We kind of did. And then you know what? We're gonna do some of this because I don't think you're ready for that. You're definitely not. There's so much of a gap in there. We're going right into that first down. Right into that first down. Got like 4 yards. Yep, look at that. 2 yards, 0 rushes. We're back at even.
On first down. It's Hunt. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Got that, Hill. You can you can get right past him, Hill. You can get right past. Oh, he didn't even press you. Oh, but he did. Oh, come on, come on. No. No.
Not easy for any quarterback. Situation there, the defense won the battle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A 3rd and inches, you pretty much expect to see straight
52-yarder right off rip. Alrighty. I'll take it.
2-yard field goal.
Yeah.
Trying to get to the outside,
Got her.
And this will
Good field goal.
It's right down the middle, and the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Oof, Minnesota got beat 28-10.
But it does go into the DNA of the team.
They had a bad end of the season.
Yeah.
That has to feel pretty good for them.
Everything that could go wrong did go wrong for them.
Downs and 3 points.
No. Madden just hates the Vikings.
Murray and the Cardinals with a first.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that.
At their own 25-yard line.
No, they really do. I've noticed it when I've done my playership and been on different teams than the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
And I've just noticed it because I see the Vikings one, and I'm like, oh, hey, how are the Vikings doing? Because, you know, Vikings. And they're almost never winning a game. Like, they almost always go below 500.
Like, bullshit. Like, we're not that bad.
No, we're not.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The first carry now, this is Johnson. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Okay, so since 2015, starting in 2015, these are the
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down.
our record since 2015. 11 and 5, 8 and 8, 13 and 3, 8 and 7, 8, 7 and 1, 10 and 6. Also the 10 and 6, the 13 and 3, and the 11 and 5. All those we went to the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly right.
Each one we lost in wild card, one lost in division, and one lost in conference.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets.
And then we go 7 and 9, and then this year was 8 and 9.
That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss.
So barely below 500 for the last 2 years, where we had just lost and we made it to the divisional round and lost. And we finished 2nd in our division, which means we won in the wild card round. We wouldn't have gotten any sort of bye in the first round. So we won at least one playoff game in 2019. And then 2017, we had lost in conference. We did finish 1st in our division. We were 13 and 3. Don't know if we had a first round bye on that one. That one I couldn't tell you. but for sure won in division. So that's at least another win. And then lost in wild card, so so 2 to 3 wins in the playoffs. Not great, but something. And basically being 500 or better. Like, fuck you, Madden. We've been to the playoffs.
Right, we've done things. We've definitely been there, done it. Like,
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball.
like Arizona is literally out here just to like ruin my record. Like, these guys are playing so good right now.
Because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better too.
Throwing again on second down.
Okay, so
except for right there.
Since 1992, we've been to the playoffs like every other year on average. Legit, 92 through the 21 season, I think that's 30. Could be wrong, but I think that's 30. Or is it 29? Whatever. But we've been to the playoffs 15 of those years.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They run with Hunt. They'll get the first down and more and send it to 20. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
And we've only had 9 seasons where we've been below 500.
Appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody to run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
2nd and goal from the 1. Here's a run with Balaj. And he is
Touchdown.
in. Touchdown, Miami. Kalen Balaj, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it.
But come on, man. Come on, man.
This is exactly what we're going to do.
Show the Vikings some love.
And they got it done.
Stop making them just be shit upon.
Right.
Like, not as bad as like the Lions typically get shit upon in here, but they usually get shit upon in real life.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's fair.
Right.
I mean, shit, the Browns make it to the fucking Super Bowl a lot in Madden for whatever god-awful reason.
Yeah, there's some buffoonery at play there, I think.
Yeah. Like, for whatever reason, Baker Mayfield in this game is like a god.
Yeah.
This is fielded at the goal line. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the safety, Rashad Jones. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance.
Rashad Jones just got a sack.
Games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous
You're working on being defense player of the game.
Continuing to play at that level, and when you get that kind of confidence,
Kyler Murray's a bitch.
hard to stop.
That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd
False start. Oh, bullshit. One of my guys jumped.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down.
sacked to begin.
He's taken down for a sack.
Guess who it was?
47-yard line.
Fucking Jonesy.
Rashad Jones. Just hocking him. Oh. I'll let you keep eating them.
Fucking stony ass.
God damn, he's hungry.
Here's Ryan Allen now.
He's like, I want to get to halftime. Go.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
Tried to pin me deep, pin me on 27. Nice kick.
Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll look to throw on first down to Josh Rosen. He completes it to Wilson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the red zone now, here's Rosen on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now a second down throw.
They got 5 dudes on Kenny Stills. Jesus.
They're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because
Come on now.
you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what?
Oh, and then I got sacked. Goddamn, things are just going sideways for ye old me right now. 4th and 20.
Yeah.
Alright, well, kicking a field goal again.
He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13 to nothing. No problems in the field goal department so far.
Still living halftime, yeah.
Reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This is fielded at the goal line. Spinning away. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
You're just going to bomb it, or you're going to run it. You're just going to bomb it, or you're going to run it. You're just going to bomb it, or you're going to run it. You're probably going to fucking bomb it.
And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should
You're going to run it?
because of what you just said.
And then I'm going to give you a face mask, because, you know, screw you. Why not? Right before halftime, give you a little something to think about. Give you a neck injury.
I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense.
I thought they were going to put 3 points on the board with a minute to go before halftime, and I blocked the field goal
Ha!
and returned it for a touchdown.
Ha!
Ooh, I haven't had one of them in a while.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Yeah, if we could stop them, that'd be great.
I enjoy how they've kind of added that as a small percentage thing that you can get.
Oh yeah.
Like that's pretty cool. I don't know how long that's been in the game. I've never really attempted to block field goals.
Sacked him.
Or at least not that way at least.
Third sack this game on Kyler Murray.
With 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Throwing now is Murray. David Johnson here on the catch. Give him
bullshit. Why would you grab face mask there, dude? Why would you grab face mask there? You were all over him. I don't know why you needed that. You didn't.
So we've come upon halftime here in week 17.
You didn't need to do that.
We'll jump over halftime.
All right, kick you back the ball again.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of week 17 is underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Johnson's got it complete.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. The Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll run on 1st down. Hunt. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. And in week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. No. We'll step aside.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Well.
What?
It's fun while it lasted. Hunt just went out.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll
dislocated
make it 2nd
shoulder.
and 6.
Okay.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead.
That.
You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to
Not
close
great.
the game out.
Not great. Simple fix though won't be out.
Right now.
That's the main.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Rosen. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 36.
I almost broke a big one.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless especially have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Throwing now, Rosen on first down. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
2nd and 10 now. It's Rosen. And that is incomplete.
My fault.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen.
One-handed it.
And that will be
and dropped it.
Ah.
Damn it. God, we were doing so good. And then we're hung up again where we're kicking a fucking field goal.
From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good.
Can't score a touchdown, but we can kick field goals like a motherfucker.
16-0 ball game. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us.
The Vikings
every possession
are going to finish 6 and 10.
For them, it's either extra point, field goal,
Because it's not looking good. What, 28 to 3? What'd you say it gets to?
Up there.
Cardinal offense. And
it wasn't good.
Almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Back now in Miami. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final. Murray fighting, lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Murray now on first down. And an alley to run. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray, and finding the tight end Hooper. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Out to his left. He'll try and run it. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3.
When in doubt, run it like a little bitch.
On 1st and 10.
And then throw it to the other team. That works for me.
Picked up by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line.
We're too good.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Roser. It's complete to Graham. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Where they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Oh, Rosen's going to throw it. And a completion to Wilson. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Balaj. Well, he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Touchdown.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Kalen Balaj, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And let's face it, this drive
Carolina is ranked 2nd in rushing. They have 15 yards today.
It certainly is. You got to get points.
Oh,
okay, all right, I'm being
and I just
here.
fucked up my
But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. The pass complete to Hakeem Butler.
No.
Take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
He scored a 75-yard touchdown.
His 2nd touchdown.
Yeah.
That is the last thing you wanted.
Cardinals
Yeah.
cut into that lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind
2-minute warning, 28-14. They got the ball. They're most likely going to score at least a field goal, probably a touchdown. Not going to lie. They've been kind of working me.
Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more. Reading
Kind of been doing whatever
getting to a 2nd
they
and
want
sometimes
to do on
progression. That was a nice
damn
play.
drive.
Down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick.
I win.
Can't fault them for the effort.
23-6.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else,
All I gotta do is run the clock out. They got no timeouts left, and I got the ball on the their 47.
into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to
Make
do it.
that
But,
their 30.
Yeah, this game pretty much done for them.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job.
Oh,
of
the
blocking
AI
when they
picked it
tackle.
for me.
A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
That's got to be
Stops right
game.
at the 25 after a gain of
Going to
5.
take a little bit, but it's got to be game.
Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
Few plays.
They run it with Balaj. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll run here with Balaj. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. And Rosen's actually going to throw it here toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Rosen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And now it's Rosen looking. And it is incomplete.
Couldn't score a touchdown before time ran out. I tried.
Dolphins.
No.
And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the
I'm
football.
making sure I run the clock
hold
out
a
on
team
this
under
one.
10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out,
Was the
you're
clock
handing out
not rolled?
multiple,
What?
although I set you up by saying
The
game
clock was
balls.
moving.
Plural,
Why'd the
but
clock
I-
stop?
I like where we're going with this. You say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that.
Okay. I just see in one of Tim's videos, he brought up Nick's face cam and how it's gonna go down in history.
Oh yeah, it just awful. Just all forehead.
Yep. Just the weirdest fucking angle. One second left on the clock.
Nice.
Let's get it. Let's get one. No, Ingram didn't hold on to it. I didn't get one at the end either. I tried.
I had 2 that went into the end zone. They just didn't stay in the hands.
Yeah. Was that it? Did we both go undefeated?
We both went undefeated.
Woo! Now we just both have to make it undefeated to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully. I've been doing really good, but if my first half of the season team shows up for the playoffs, might be in trouble.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
How many people are getting upgraded? 7.
Injury decision. Who was out? Oh yeah, Devontae Parker, I forgot. We're just gonna keep it, Wilson. We're just gonna let you chill till you're good.
I've been doing a pretty good job of not having like one player be my workhorse.
Yeah, I've been trying to switch it up too.
And I haven't had anyone hurt this entire season, basically, besides the beginning of the season before I switched. Why does it put you ahead of me? Is it just alphabetical? Oh, you had 2 OT wins.
Huh?
Ooh. Getchy.
Like I said, my first half of the season team shows up to the playoffs. It'll be an interesting one.
You played all your games outside. I played all but one game outside.
Yeah, I was outside the entire time. That's when you were always like, the wind. I'm like, I got wind all the time.
Literally, you have every game outside. I have all but one, and then the next closest is all but 5. So you have 16, I have 15, they have 11.
And it rained a lot in Miami too, so I had a lot of wet games.
Oh, it rains a decent amount at my place, and also snows.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, I had the league leading rusher, the league leading receiver. Check all the NFL. Leading yards and passing, Matt Ryan. With a good old 4,749.
Jeez.
Yeah, the QBs in this game can really fucking huck the ball around. You're at a solid 2,403. I'm at 2,908. You're at bottom. I'm third to the bottom.
Yeah.
Touchdowns, on the other hand, I am fourth with 38.
Huh?
I'm fourth with 38 touchdowns passing. You have 17.
Oh, shit.
Which I think would put you at the bottom.
I gotta find the right spot. There I am.
Rushing, Saquon led that. Dalvin came in second. That's impressive. Usually they never have Dalvin do that good. He had 1,300 yards.
Hell yeah. And they still did.
Balaj was up there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 11th, 954. Almost at 1,000 yards.
And he only played like half the season.
Yeah. And then Kareem Hunt was behind him at 868.
Who also only played half the season.
And then also my guy Corey Grant is back there, who got a good amount of time apparently. 78 touches, 806 yards. He averaged 10.3 a touch.
Jesus.
And 8 touchdowns. Touchdowns. Ooh, I did not win that one. Dalvin Cook even beat me on that. You beat me on that. You had 12. I had 10 with Barkley. You were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Balaj was 7th in rushing touchdowns. And no fumbles. Balaj had a good one. Tyreek Hill led the league with receiving yards with 2,243.
Hey, there we go.
Second place was 1,324. So I almost had 1,000 more yards in second place. Wilson was your top at 944, almost at 1,000.
Expecting I was throwing in quite a bit.
And then neither one of us have anyone else in that. You have Laramie Tunsil as one of the better left tackles in the game to not giving up any sacks.
I think I re-signed him.
He only gave up 1 sack all season.
Oh, good. The other
So
side
most
sucked.
of your, yeah, I was gonna say most of your sacks must have came from your right side. Your right guard only gave up 2.
I don't know where all my sacks came from then, because I got hit a lot.
Well, let's sort it going the other way and see if we can find anyone on. Ooh, I got 1. Tyler Kelly, my right tackle, gave up 12.
Don't you start.
Did I? No, I'm still flipping through stats and shit. Your highest is your right tackle with 5.
Huh.
So you must not have gotten sacked that much, because my right tackle gave up 12.
I feel like I went down a lot.
5 by your right tackle, and then it's got to be 3 or less by everyone else, because I'm in the 2s. Your right guard gave up 2, so everything else has to be 2s or less. Defense. Neither one of us were in the top for tackles. Tackles for a loss, though. Nope. Sacks. Nope. Interceptions. Hey, Grant Haley, the cornerback I love using, 5. Led the league. Or tied for the lead in the league. Xavier Rhodes had 4. Forced fumbles. Nobody really above a 1. I don't think all these things are tracking either, because blocked kicks, I know I have 1 for sure, and I'm not showing up on here. I don't know if all the shit's tracking properly. Yeah, because I know you have defensive touchdowns, and your shit's not popping up.
Oh, I have a lot.
Yeah, your shit's not popping up. You must have too many and the game doesn't like it. It does that. If your shit's too high for like what it should be, it doesn't like it and won't put it in there. Like I've had dudes who have had like a crap ton of forced fumbles and they just won't show. Like Harrison Smith, I can find it if I look by team. But if I do the whole league, like all of his forced fumbles don't show up because he has like 8 of them.
Oh.
And the game's like 8 forced fumbles in like 13 games. Get the fuck out of here. No, you don't. Oh, I can't play this game. It's already 11:30. I can't play this.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Buffalo.
I just can't do it. I just can't do it. You ended your stream?
No, still going.
Your stream's still going? It must have dipped out for a second. It was good old Timmy playing on my TV. I figure you don't have to send me a share play this way. You're already streaming it. I'll just be on a little bit of a delay.
That makes sense.
Like you just went in to upgrade your player.
Oh yeah, you're not back by much. And I guess
Start, skip, play. Ready? Ready. How far back? Like what? 3 seconds? 5 seconds?
About 10.
10?
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of
Coach, playoff fever has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. It's Josh Allen that'll be orchestrating the offense, a 6'5" quarterback from Wyoming.
I just need the light background of the crowd noise going. And the very faint commentary.
That's
Oh,
loud,
never
ain't
mind.
it?
I can hear myself. What?
Is that loud?
What loud?
Cough. Get sacked.
Too bad. Oh, I know the future. I can bet on it. $100, he gets a sack.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Sack again.
Oh my God, with Wise?
Nope. Holmes.
Oh, there it is. I see it. Wow, he just like popped off around and just like ran a circle.
Bringing the nickel package, just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Here comes Grant on the return.
Oh.
45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Ooh, yeah, that was. He was lined up on you. He was ready for it.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him.
VAY.FYI.
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense.
Okay, do something for me.
On the edge.
On first down, it's Hunt. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
What? We're going to have to do it when time is stopped and you have a full play clock. So I can be behind you.
Oh, so you can see what the difference
the
is.
playbook. The playbook, yeah. I want to see if you have the cheesy side play.
To this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Or how about this? Whenever you want to see if it's there, go in the playbook and go to concept.
But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their
Should be the coach's play, then formation, then concept. Should be in concept and outside zone.
On 2nd and 7.
Or outside handoff.
He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And that pickup will be good for a first down. Give him 10 yards exactly on the quick slant.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Get in there.
He's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to start first.
He made it.
He made it. One of the keys to their
Right? Wasn't that some intense shit?
first, an ideal drive right
Pushing the pile and they just went nowhere, and then I had to just back off of them. Ugh.
Absolutely. With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
That time, a 6-play drive. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off as he did so with a touchdown run. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And here now the offense heading back out there. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round. On the road here again in the divisional round. And they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? They're on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now. And they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
It becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, you know, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long. Allen going to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Rosen to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Throw left side complete. That's Grant. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
You fat bastard.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. the shotgun. It's Rosen. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away.
You were going to keep
incomplete.
going.
Tremaine
You
Edmonds,
did.
the linebacker, able to break
You
that one up.
stopped and looked right in my
So they'll
soul.
come up after the incompletion for second down.
58, right over there. Yeah, Mike, 58, right there.
I hope that pulls the way I wanted to pull. Did. Then you didn't hold on to it again.
A lot of contact, no
Come on,
call,
man.
and it's third
Your
down.
golden hands out there. What's going on?
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Throwing
I
again,
need you,
it's
Kenny.
Rosen.
I need you, Kenny. I need you, Kenny.
And he finds Stills, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Can he get the... Ooh! I can't believe 20 didn't fucking throw a hand up in that.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And this is going to result in
Wrong
losing
block.
yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a second and goal. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
That's gonna get blown up in my face. Can we do you on a that?
On play action, Rosen. And that is caught.
Oh, that's gonna get reviewed, and I'm pretty sure you were out.
Jakeem Grant there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Oh, you were definitely out.
On the shorter side as a receiver, maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find
No
those
way.
guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost.
All right.
To you?
But usually
Let me
what
have it.
means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get over.
I would have thrown a hanky at that one.
There it results in a touchdown. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it winds up
Yeah,
in
that's
6
definitely
points
a
for the
missed.
Dolphins.
The Bears beat the
The kickoff
Packers.
team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple
Bears
extra
beat the
yards
Packers
up to
in
the
the playoffs.
27-yard line.
Bears are going on to the next round.
Now
I might face the Bears if I win
gets
the
ready
next game.
to head back onto the field. And they're in a bind early.
You
You're
might
down
play
14-0.
Indy.
Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive.
Nope.
But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On second down, it's
Nope.
Howard. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. On third down, this is Howard. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That'll make it fourth down after
Not a
a
run.
loss of 1. Another example right
The
there.
run on
This
third and
defense
12,
really
that
is
was a
winning the
choice.
entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys
Definitely
to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
That man's fast.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
Try it again. Fuck you.
It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
That Stills bringing it in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout.
He was open
as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Wilson's got it complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. To throw again on second down. Rosen, he's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jakeem Grant, as the first half is winding down. The Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
I didn't want to give anything away.
That's not great. It's going to be 21 to 0. 20 seconds to go.
Oh, they blocked it.
Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
I fucking Mitchell.
Your dude literally was kicking the ball as you said that.
Damn it!
You're like, they're blocking it, and like his foot was making contact with the ball, and I'm like, what? Did they block the kickoff? Is that a what? I'm so confused.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good. Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
They called the timeout. They got the first down. They think they can do something now.
And he finds Beasley complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
I'm just inching forward.
Allen. And he finds Tyler.
That's his 2nd pass. He's 1 for 2 for 2 yards.
At the 49. 10 yards, good enough for Buffalo first down.
Oh, Josh Allen. Oh, hey, look at that. He's got like 12 yards now. 2 for 3. 12 yards.
Before half for Allen. He's going to let this go. Back of the
Shit, he needs this to get to the 10 just to pad his stats a little bit for the first half, and not make him so bad.
First down, but he couldn't reel it in. Due to time constraints, we move forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Wow. 2 completions, 4 attempts, 12 yards. That is god awful.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Oh.
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Oh, you're so close.
You're so close on that edge. And they have made this look easy. And there's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this lead, yes, they're at home, but this has been impressive. And we hear all the time when upsets happen, teams go on the road, that maybe home field advantage isn't all it's cracked up to be. But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You don't ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out. Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this. They'll run it here with Hunt. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Play action here with Rosen. And he completes it to Wilson. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 34-yard line. I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace,
Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down. It's Hunt. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction.
Oh, you didn't get out in front of him. Damn it. I looked at you too late. I thought you had already been around him.
Time there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
It didn't look like anyone else.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And Wilson has it. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 19.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose.
Did he just make that one-handed catch?
He did.
And maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves,
Oh my goodness.
they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a
they?
little extra tackiness to
They
them
have
now.
got
And
his
I know
number
the
now.
guys in the
Yes.
NFL, the competition
100%
committees, some
sure.
other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much
Try
of
the
an
left
effect on the
side.
game.
On second and 12, Rosen. Flush to his
Go
right.
for it,
He's going to
right
take off with it.
Gotcha.
And he will be brought
Two
down
times.
at about the 6-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
Oh, God.
Open space out in front of him, wasn't it?
You don't
I'm
care to
telling
slide,
Brandon,
do you?
when things are going
Oh,
right,
hell no.
they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part.
I was just sitting way
saw
toward
that
the
lead
right
start to
fumble.
develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal.
And Brandon, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you
Left
want
side, they
bigger
give you
people
a
on the
little
field to
more
try and help against the run.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? From the gun, it's Rosen. And this is caught by Allen for a Miami touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Catch by
Touchdown. They're looking like
Allen.
the #1 seed.
Allen,
Did they
what's
earn
up,
throughout
dude?
the year?
That
Looking
is
pretty
not
dominant right now.
We knew the
not what I
road
was
to the Super Bowl
expecting.
would run right through this stadium.
It's
Somebody's
28
gonna have
to
to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happened.
Well, we
this
know
weekend.
you going on in the next round. That's for goddamn sure.
Buyer beware. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score
All right,
28
well,
to nothing. How does
I'm
the
gonna head
kickoff
to
unit
bed
as they run up
because
and
this is
send
what I
one
would do
away?
if the Vikings were losing this bad.
And that'll carry
Bed.
over the back line of the end zone for
So,
a touchback.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Sounds good. I'm gonna be hopping on after this game myself. So.
Alright.
See
ya.
See ya.
They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
From the gun, it's Allen. And the grab by Croft. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and 12. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Throwing again on second down. Allen. Short throw hauled in by Croft. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house. this for a Miami touchdown. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why. And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl. And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead will swell by one more. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Ready? Tight end right. Tight end right. 3 down. 3 down.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. To throw, it's Allen. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Allen. They go with the screen. It's Yeldon. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same seats next week for a game to go to the Super Bowl. And it's contrary to our meeting with the visitors, wasn't it? Remember when we went over to their hotel before the game, and one of the themes they kept hitting us with was, let's put the pressure on the number 1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the number 1 seed for a reason. Best team all year long. They're showing it again in this game. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Rosen to throw. It's complete. Stills. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Rosen now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home. They run again with Hunt. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30 and down to the 29-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st down, Hunt. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. On 2nd down now, it's Hunt. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys. And this is caught at the 8. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Allen, and he fires one that's intercepted. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will extend this big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit. No matter what the battle is, we're going to finish this thing out.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.
To anybody still watching, thanks for watching the last few ass kickings that I just handed out. Don't get to see that too often.